When you decided to succeed in life, you have just answered a greater calling to discover who you are. The connection that you have with the universal God, whom is always connected to humanity. This inner journey of knowing who you really are will get you to understand more of your own emotions. What are your inclinations? What are you drawn at? What is that likeness that you have to some things or activities? Do you have an attraction for a particular field? Discovery of yourself is a knowing of three components of who you really are. The component of your emotion, the component of your thoughts, and the component of your feelings. These three components has a great role to play in your life. Your emotions, what are the inclinations or what are you drawn to? What is the likeness or the attraction that you get from activities in this world? Are you attracted to a particular field? Does anything at all interest you? Then you have to understand this by going inward and looking at your history. What is it that you must find out? That particular thing that you are inclined to. And then your thought comes in. This universe is a participatory universe. And for you to participate in this world of constantly dynamic, ever creating world, you must pay that fee, the participation fee. And that participation fee is your thought. What is your thought dwelling on? Is your thought dwelling on your own inclinations? Is it dwelling on your attractions? Or it is just dwelling on someone else's likeness? Then you need to know what is. That is why you need to know what is your own very emotion. Your thought refines your emotion. It keeps it in perspective, giving you the chance to judge if you are capable or not capable, or just being overwhelmed by your emotions. It is from your thoughts that you decide if you want to be actively participating in this world, or you just want to remain a spectator all your life and expect people to continue dictating for you who you ought to be. Your constant analysis and judgment of things has now formed a strong interpretation that you use in judging every other situation or circumstances or moments that happens in your life. And that is why in most cases, when we experience an event, we don't experience it or go through that experience as it is. We only interpret it based on our thoughts and our emotions that we've had in the past. Your thoughts that has formed your interpretation will now give birth to the feelings that you have within you. You will discover that most times you feel good, some other times you feel bad. It is your thought. It is your choice. If you are feeling bad, what happens? You experience more situation that brings more sadness. But if you are always feeling good, you experience more situation that will bring in more happiness into your life. But you must not despise your thought, because it is your thought that has built up, that has formed an interpretation of what you feel about this and about that. So when you go deep into your inner self, you will discover that there are times that when you feel that inner peace, you feel that connection to that inner happiness. That when you feel that inner joy, you are being connected to that place in you, that there is this vigor to continue with life. Also, when you feel that inner contentment, that is when you feel you are fully being appreciated by the world for who you really are. The more you know who you really are by understanding the pattern of communication of your emotions, your thoughts, your feelings, the better the chances of you becoming an active participant of this world. Nevertheless, the importance of your feelings cannot be overemphasized. By this, I mean your heartfelt knowing of an inner peace, an inner joy, and an inner contentment of who you really are. In most cases, we don't know the role or the importance of these feelings in our lives, so we tend to use it in most cases negatively instead of using it positively. Negatively, we tend to feel, oh, I can't do this, or I feel I'm angry, or I feel I'm being rejected, or I feel I'm in a wrong environment. And we begin to give it a strong feeling. We begin to feel so sad, so angry, that it blocks all our interpretation, that the real experience that we are having. That the only thing that we experience is more situation of more complaints. However, you may not be the only one that is experiencing the situation that you are experiencing, because there may be some people that are also experiencing a similar or a far worse situation of what you are experiencing, but yet they are giving it a new interpretation, and that kind of interpretation is an interpretation that breeds a positive feeling in their lives, and it gives them the experience of more joy and more peace in their life. All you need to understand right now is that your feeling is one of the greatest determinants of what you experience in your life. So if you make use of your feelings today more positively, it gives you a more positive reality in your life. So go out there, live more, love more, and serve more.